Rumor has it, if you wish hard enough on the Elvis machine, he'll make you big. Good morning, friends. It is the ass crack of dawn right now, and we are about to get ready and head to the airport. Well, we're going to pick up Renee and then go to the airport. And where are we going, Carlos?
To Las Vegas.
Yeah, we're going to go to Vegas. I'm going to shave. We're done packing and just got to, put our toiletries and all that stuff in, and then we'll be ready to go. We have a direct flight, which is kind of rare for us here from El Paso, but we get to Vegas at 6:45, something super early, yeah. But that gives us, all of later today to do stuff too. So we'll keep you posted. We'll see what we see and do what we do. The next clip will be us at the airport or something, and then we'll talk soon.
Bye, guys.
So we collected all our stuff and stopped by Renee's house to pick her up, and then we all went to the airport. We, as usual, did the park and fly thing, so it makes things convenient when you get back. You can just go right out to your car and drive home. El Paso Airport's always surprisingly busy at 5:30 in the morning, but before we knew it, we were through security and getting on the plane. And when they started up the beverage service, we of course ordered drinks, because why not at 6 in the morning? And even better, the flight attendant didn't even charge us for the drink. She said, "This round's on me," which was super nice of her. This was a direct flight, which is awesome because we don't get to do that very often from El Paso, so not having to spend the entire day getting from point A to point B was a nice change for us. And we got to the airport just before 7 and had our bags and everything, and we're going down to catch the Uber by just after 7:30. And we were dropped off at the Mirage because that's where Renee was staying. Carlos and I were staying at Circus, but our room wasn't ready yet, and she paid for early check-in, and it gave us a place to store our stuff and take a nap before we got the day's festivities started.
All right, y'all. So we came in to get our fix here at the Starbucks in the Mirage. We made it. We're here. I don't know what all you've seen, but so far we've got an early morning flight in. We went to the cool Denny's. I took a nap, and now I'm getting a Starbucks. Vegas, baby. We'll talk soon.
I actually didn't get any footage of us at the Denny's, but we always go to this Denny's across the street from the Mirage that has kind of like a cool strip view. They also serve alcohol there, so we got a couple of mimosas. But yeah, at this point we just hung out at the Mirage for a little bit. Carlos and Renee had some work they had to do, and I sorted through video footage. But then the time came for Carlos and me to go down to Circus to check into our room. So we went and grabbed our luggage from Renee's room and went down to the Uber area, and then all of us rode down to go do that.
All right, so we're at Circus, and the thing of it is, this elevator won't take us anywhere, even with our key. So, the heck. All right, well, off to a great start. Let's see if we can find one that'll take us somewhere. All right, new elevator.
Jesus.
It seems to be moving. Let's see if we make it to 27.
Easy.
It's easy, like Sunday morning or whatever.
All right, was nuts.
It made it. We made it.
Yours are popping.
Yeah, we went quick. Oh my gosh. All right, so we made it into the room after some ordeals. So, first off, they didn't want to take our Apple Card because it doesn't have the numbers printed on it. But most credit card companies are moving away from having the numbers on the cards because of identity theft. And so it's a security feature. And the lady was all kinds of confused. So then we were like, well, we'll use our other credit card, which then we realized also doesn't have the numbers on it. So we were just like, the heck? That's not an uncommon issue with the Apple Card, though, I've noticed. People get confused by it. She told us that it had to have numbers on it, which is a little bit silly. But anyway, she let us in, I guess. So, but I had to put my foot down a little bit. And then the elevator fiasco, that was a little bit bizarre, so hopefully we don't have issues with that elevator anymore. The room is, basic, but good enough to rest our head at night. And I'll keep you posted on how it goes here at the Circus. And I have some friends with me.
Soon.
Yeah, we'll talk soon.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna go check out Resorts World, I think, which is right next door. That's new. Haven't been to Vegas since that's been built. And then we're gonna go find a bar to have some drinks in and chill. And
Apparently we're all 85 years old.
Yeah, we've had to pee so many times. Should we take some video? No? All right. Well, we got kicked out. We'll talk soon. So we come out here into the elevator bay, hallway, whatever. That same elevator is sitting here open waiting for us. Guys, this may be the last vlog you ever get from me. Anyway, waiting for an actual elevator, I guess? Oh, this one seems nice. We'll talk soon.
So we left the room to go explore, and on the way out we noticed that they had a little circus performance going on. That's one thing about staying at Circus is they have several of those little performances throughout the day, and they're free to anyone who's staying there or really just walking through. But from there we went next door to Resorts World because we'd never been inside there before, and it has kind of a loose Asian theme, but the actual mall part of it is kind of stale. It's a beautiful collection of hotels, and the casino's really nice, and the food court was one of the best I've seen in a while, and we stopped and got some dumplings while we were passing through. The food options were definitely expensive, but that's kind of like how it is in Vegas now. It's really hard to find cheap eats, but there are some, so if you do a little research beforehand, you can definitely still do Vegas on a budget. But yeah, so we left Resorts World and we went across the street to Encore. One thing that them building Resorts World did is it connected Circus to the rest of the strip, really. There used to be a big old gap there, and now you can just cross over to win an Encore and then just casino hop the rest of the way up, which is definitely convenient when it's 110 degrees outside and you're trying not to melt into the sidewalk as you walk down the strip.
All right, y'all, so I am here on the Las Vegas Strip because I'm everywhere these days. Right behind me is Encore and Renee. And Carlos is here too, even though he said he didn't want to be in it. But we're walking down the strip. So far, so good. You guys have anything to add?
That's all, folks.
Rumor has it, if you wish hard enough on the Elvis machine, he'll make you big. So one thing I forgot to tell you is that Carlos and I are staying at Circus and Renee is staying at the Mirage. That's why we've been at both today. But when we were checking in at Circus, a fight broke out in the line in front of us and people were getting cray and it was scary and Renee ran away. Didn't you?
I ran.
In this day and age, you never know who's carrying what. But it was like full on throwing blows and stuff. Security came. It was quite a moment. I don't know why I haven't mentioned that yet because it was a big thing for us a few minutes ago, a while ago. But now we're going to win money. No, I'm just kidding. We're going to win the hotel. The word win just sounds weird to me in this context. We're going to the hotel called Win that's owned by the guy whose last name is Win so that we can sit at the cool bar and drink. So that's the plan. We'll talk soon.
So we continued down to Wynn, and the bar we were talking about is this kind of fancy outdoor one that they have at Wynn. It's kind of in front of a fountain, and the fountain has this head that pops up all startlingly. I can never remember the name of the bar, but we took the opportunity for a little bit of a photo shoot before heading out and continuing our journey down the strip, because we decided that our end game for the time being was the Mirage, because our other friends, Lisa and David, were almost there, and that's where they were planning to be dropped off, so we obviously wanted to meet up with them.
All right, so everybody's here now. Hi, everybody. Hi. Yay. We're all going to be internet famous, maybe. Yay. Just kidding.
Maybe.
Probably not. Anyway, we're going to go find something to do. Let's go.
Let's go.
Cheers.
Adventure.
We'll talk soon.
At this point, Elisa and David were ravenously hungry, so we went down to one of the restaurants in the lobby of the Mirage, which is where they were also staying. The rest of us had eaten already, so we just went along for the drinks, and we hung out there until it was time for Carlos and I to go to our Cirque du Soleil show.
All right, so we're walking up from the Mirage to MGM Grand so that we can watch the, what is it, Caw from Cirque du Soleil. Yeah, so it's a Cirque du Soleil show. We like all of those shows in Vegas. We've never seen Caw before, so we're gonna go do that. It's a little bit of a far walk, but we're hoofing it. And it's cooled off considerably now that the sun's gone down. So anyway, we'll talk soon.
So we continued down the strip, and it's probably about a mile from the Mirage to the MGM Grand, so really not a bad walk by any means, and it was nice to see the strip at night. It was really quite active out there for a Thursday night, especially since the last couple of times we were in Vegas, it hadn't really fully recovered from the effects of COVID just yet, but it definitely seems like it's back in full swing now. So we entered the casino floor of the MGM Grand, and if I'm being honest, it's kind of a maze in there, but we actually found our way to Caw pretty easily. Unfortunately, you're not allowed to film any of the shows in Vegas, Vegas, but I did film kind of like us going in and the set and stuff beforehand. It's definitely a big, elaborate set, and that theater is really huge, way bigger than I was expecting. And the Ka show, while not my favorite Cirque du Soleil show I've ever seen, was a technological marvel. And so yeah, we made our way down to the Uber pickup area because we were obviously going to Circus to go to sleep, and that was a good 2 miles down the road, and we weren't about to walk all the way back down there again. But yeah, before we knew it, we were back in our room at Circus.
All right, y'all, we made it back to the room. Our lovely, beautiful Circus room. Ka was pretty awesome. Very, probably the most technically spectacular show I've ever seen. Every piece of that set moved and lifted and twisted, and I don't know, it was pretty impressive as far as that goes. Wasn't completely sold on the pacing of the show. I don't know. Maybe it's just because we're so tired. But some of the slower scenes and stuff kind of dragged a little bit. But overall, very nice, visually beautiful show. I think the theme is really cool. It wasn't what I was expecting, but I don't really know what I was expecting. But yeah, we're going to call it a night. It is almost midnight, about 11:40, so we're done for today. What do you think, Carlos? How'd you like Ka?
It was awesome. Another amazing show from Circus Soleil.
Yeah, definitely. If you're in Vegas, I know a lot of people think you just come here to gamble and that kind of thing, but we actually rarely gamble while we're here. We like to walk around and explore the different hotels, have drinks at the different bars, try out restaurants. Obviously, the shows are amazing. And the thing that's great about Vegas is you can be as extravagant or as budget-friendly as you want to. That's all up to you. And yeah, part of the fun is just walking around and exploring and seeing all the cool, different hotels and whatever. But anyway, that's it for today. I'll see you all in the morning. I want to thank you all for watching. Be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, all those fun things. We'll talk soon, and y'all have a good night.